Hello,
Hello,
good
I
afternoon,
like
Mr. Raj.
good afternoon. How are you?
All good. Just hold on. Let me. Was yes. Are you able to see me?
Yes, of course.
All good. Now I remember. I think last session I gave you a small task.
Yeah, we
What was that?
decided to work on storytelling.
Absolutely. Now it's time for us to work on that. We did discuss one, I think, on that day.
Yeah,
What did we discuss?
it was a story which I made
Made
on
with
a
four
boy.
words.
Yeah, made with four words, including a boy, street, rainbow, and rain.
Okay, now see, there are times when people say, I don't have vocabulary words, you know. So now I'll do one thing. I'll write some random words in the chat box. I would also say, and you have to create a story around it. Okay. There are two
Okay,
rules that you need to remember. Number one, you should not be the part of the story.
okay,
Okay, the story should be narrated as if you're the third person. Secondly, it has to be in the past tense, of course. Okay.
okay.
First one is impatient. Second one
Mm,
is resilience. Third one is burn midnight oil. And the fourth one can be target. Impatient,
Resilience,
resilience,
burn
burn
midnight
midnight
oil,
oil, and target.
target. Okay,
Story is
impatient,
already hidden.
resilience. Yeah, impatient, resilience,
Resilience,
burn midnight oil, and
target.
target. Hmm. So once upon a time, there was a girl who were so impatient. She was in her late 20s, and she used to think in an, in her own way. And whenever somebody comes to her with some suggestion, she would straight away reject. She would not even give a second thought on that. So resilient she was, that whatever I have decided, I have to do the same thing. So because of these two things, she was not able to understand others' views point, and she was going on in her life. She was doing all the things that she wanted to do in her way, but at a point of time she felt that whatever I'm doing is not good enough. Maybe she was quite bemused what to do, what not to do in her life, in her future. So at that point of time, when she tried to take help of some friends, they tried to remind her that you are pretty perfect yourself. Hardly you listen anyone, so you should be the one who should suggest you what is good for you. At that point of time, she felt bad, but later on, she thought, and then she made a target, and then she decided that no matter what, I will burn the midnight oil and I will achieve this target. And later, after a year, she finally achieved that target, and it was a huge day for her. She was so exuberant. She gave a party to all her friends, and she came back. She gave a party to her family members as well. Family members were happy, and she enjoyed that, and ever since that, she realized that if somebody comes to me, I do not have to reject it straight away, but I have to think on all these things. All I have to think it in different ways, the pros and cons of the particular matter, and then I have to make my decision. So she got changed as well. Apart from becoming successful, she changed herself as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, better. Good one. See, now there are three things that I've written in terms of the feedback. Number one, there was a flow. Very good.
Right.
Some words were repeated one after the other. Target. It
Okay.
was not able to meet the target. Got
Right.
failure in life. She was so religion, were not able to decide what is good, what is bad. Two times, what is good, what is bad. Not good or not good, not so bad. Such kind of words.
Okay.
Now, do you have pen and paper with you right now?
If you give me 2 seconds.
Sure, no worries. I'll wait here. Let's do something creative today. You got it?
Hello. Yeah.
You got it? Hmm. So let me. I have this. Right? You have your notebook as well?
Okay. So I could manage a page
Oh,
and a
well and
paper.
good. No worries. Page and paper.
Oh, a paper and pen.
Up. Okay,
A
that is
pen
more
and
than
paper.
enough. Great. I'll tell you. At times it happens, Mr. Raj, why we repeat our words. When your brain is not getting adequate time to think and generate.
Right.
So our target for today is we'll give that minute to our brain. I'll tell you one thing, okay?
Sure.
So why we are doing this activity? During my learning journey, I had a trainer who told that on one paper write all the things that you have done wrong while learning English. Okay. So I wrote one day that reading was my biggest mistake. Though I read a lot, but I still am not able to speak the way I want. Okay, and there were many pointers which I've written. Even if I have great vocabulary, it hardly matters when it comes to speech. You end up using the regular phrases or the regular words.
Right.
So then she told me there's a time which is required by your brain to think and generate the ideas. And that's when she gave me the paper and said that next time, whenever you want to say something, 1 minute before, tell the person, can you please hold on for a while? Write it. Write the pointers, like the bullet points. Then
Yeah.
start presenting. Initially, it would take you good 1 minute to think and generate. Slowly, steadily, that 1 minute would cut short to 50 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Right?
Right.
So, today we are going to prepare our brain how to work on the presentation right away. Okay?
Okay.
Now, we'll do one thing. I'll give you a topic and we'll write about the topic for a minute. We'll get a timer set for a minute. Right after 1 minute, we'll express whatsoever we have written. Okay? Now, while
Okay.
writing, you don't have to write the paragraphs or the lines, just bullet points.
Yeah, sure.
Got
I
it?
have tried this as well. Yes.
You've
So
tried
now
it.
I'm
Okay.
getting your point. Yeah.
Perfect. So, now the topic in hand is teachers should not give homework to children. Okay.
Okay.
This is a statement I've given you. Now it's upon you whether you would like to speak in the favor or against. Tell me, I'll take the opposite
Right.
one.
Mm,
Tell me.
I'm thinking which is tough for me. I should take that one and should not go in my comfort zone. Okay. They should give the homework. I
They should
will
give homework.
talk in against. Yeah.
Okay. See, are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'll set the timer For 1 minute, you and I will write. And right after, we'll keep our note paper aside and start speaking. Okay?
Okay, okay.
The time starts now. Time's out.
Oh my. Okay.
How many points did you write?
Just one.
Oh my god, I asked you to make bullet points. Were you writing paragraphs?
No, no. First of all, I was writing whether I am speaking in against or
Oh,
is it visible?
slightly. I love the writing though.
Oh, it is quite normal.
No, it's not normal for a person like me who just scribble random
Really?
things. You would barely read if I show you.
Okay.
It's so tiny. I don't write big letters.
Okay, so
So now,
let's start.
now that you've said, let's start. I'll also set the timer how long you were able to speak. Okay. Focus
Okay,
on that. We are here to try presentation in different way. Okay.
right.
So whenever you're getting thoughts, make sure you align them together. Okay.
So
So
I
your
decided to
time.
talk in
Hmm.
against. Yeah.
Yes,
Then they
against the
should
talk.
give the homework. Yeah.
They should give homework. Yes, we'll not say the homework.
They should give homework.
The time starts now.
Well, I personally think that teachers should give homework to students because it makes easier for them to assess the growth of students. If they are not giving homework, they would not be able to track the growth of their children, whether they are reading properly or not, whether they are able to understand and deliver accordingly or not. So, the moment you think about the homework, it can be given in different ways. Sometimes teachers are too strict while giving the homework. So they should properly, they should give a proper kind of homework which is designed to access the student, to assess the student in according to his caliber, because every student is different and has different qualities. So in that terms, a teacher should be more careful in giving the homework, and they should definitely give the homework.
That's
And
it.
that, yeah,
Okay, so you spoke for good 1 minute and 25 seconds.
okay,
Good one. Okay. Now you presented yours. Now I've written something as well. Should I present?
yeah,
And then we'll talk about the feedback. Okay.
of
Quickly
course,
before the session disconnect. The topic in hand for discussion is that teachers should not give homework to students, and I firmly believe that statement is truly right. Childhood is the best age or the golden age where you are open to experiment and to the fun world. In school, child gets great exposure towards learning. Once the child exit out of or the step out of school, that's when he or she unlocks the true potential of passion. It's the time where you focus on what you enjoy, what is your actual calling. If the trainers would start giving homework to children, they would not get times to foster their skills. They may feel that they are doing something which they were never fond of. So, to actually find where your heart lies, you should focus entirely on your skills. Absolutely, academics is important, but that's not the only thing which is important. So, as to sum it up, I believe whenever you are in your childhood, you should have the essence of childhood truly by incorporating everything that you have in mind towards the real life. That's it. Time's out. 1 minute, 11 seconds.
Okay.
I'll tell you why did I speak it for you. Now, great start. You started by telling that whether you would like to speak in the favor or against. Perfect. Then you landed over the main body. Whenever we
Yeah.
present, there are 5 rules of presentation. Number one, you give the introduction to the topic,
Right.
right? Means heading. Then you introduce what you mean by the topic.
Right.
Okay. Third comes the main body where you start giving that why homework is essential. That it helps the
Sure.
trainer to assess the growth, check whether the person is improving or not. That's good. Then give any example related to your life or
Right.
maybe to any kid's life,
Sure.
right? Then at last, sum it up by saying, at the last, I would like to say, or to end it on a good note, I would like to say that
Sure.
organization, content was perfect, main body is going good. Now we need to make sure that we start and end on a good note as well. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because even why I give you this, why we didn't continue with the storytelling activity, because in storytelling activity, main body was fine. You already have a
Okay.
content to speak. But presenting the content means arranging the content in a right direction.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
No matter how knowledgeable you are, if you're not able to express on the sheet of paper, people would say you don't have knowledge. Right?
Yeah. Sure.
Same goes with
And
presentation. No matter how good you are with vocabulary, presentation, words, if you're not able to articulate in one go, people
right.
would
Right.
overshadow.
This is what I have been observing as well, that articulating something is a real problem for me. So I have to focus on that as well.
It's okay. Slowly, steadily, we all will learn. Okay.
Yeah.
Try
Sure.
to focus on your skills and as you're taking sessions, whatsoever you do, make sure you're regular with your practice.
Of course.
Right? That is the only thing. And maybe whenever we meet next time, then we can improve on the art. For a time being, I think I want you to focus on just presentation. That's why whenever we meet, I try to do some kind of activities where you can focus on this. There's a lot to do in presentation, where it's like a whiteboard. You can paint the way you want. And slowly,
Right.
once this part is solved, then we'll take a leap towards the articulation segment. Okay, which is all about
Yeah.
voice.
Sure.
And that's
Of
fun and
course.
engaging segment. I hope you would enjoy.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. On this note, I will take over. Thank you so much for joining me in today, Mr. Raj. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yeah. Sure.
Looking forward to
Have a
meeting you
nice day.
again.
Yeah. Of
Bye.
course.